What's up guys? Today's video is on the top 5 best walking shoes of 2024. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started.
Number 5 Asics Gel Venture 8. When I first tried on the Asics Gel Venture 8, I noticed that they were smaller than expected. The toe box was roomy enough, but the middle of the foot felt narrow. However, I exchanged them for a half size larger and they felt much better. Normally, I wear a US 10 in trail running shoes, but I went up to 10.5 for these shoes. Other than that, the Asics Gel Venture 8 was very comfortable. The outsoles are fairly durable and have a deep pattern that prevents slipping in wet or rainy conditions. As someone who prefers extreme conditions, I really appreciated this feature. They are much better than classic running shoes and my previous trail running shoes, New Balance 410 V6, which had a shallower pattern and were more slippery in the rain. The breathability of the upper was excellent. The Asics Gel Venture 8 was actually more breathable than the Asics Gel Venture 6, which made me feel hot when running for too long. The thickness of the upper was improved in the Asics Gel Venture 8. Overall, I found the quality of the Asics Gel Venture 8 to be sufficient. The price is very reasonable and they lasted over 150 miles, even with regular usage. Just make sure to size up by half a size and you won't regret the purchase. These are great shoes for medium distance running. Number 4 New Balance Fresh Foam 1080 V11. The New Balance 1080 V11 shoes have received a lot of attention from runners for their combination of cushioning, responsiveness, and comfort. They feature a full-length Fresh Foam X foam sole unit, which provides excellent cushioning and bouncy energy return. The sole unit has remained the same as the 1080 V10, which uses 30 mm of cushioning under the heel and 22 mm under the forefoot, resulting in an 8 mm drop. The upper design has been modified but not entirely revamped. The Ultra Heel structured heel cup and booty design have been retained by New Balance, which secures the heel while not putting any pressure on the Achilles tendon. This feature is particularly important for runners who have experienced Achilles tendonitis. The booty feel is good with the upper construction and it moves with your foot as you go through the landing to toe transition. The New Balance 1080 is a popular shoe among runners seeking a cushioned ride. The 1080 V11 offers a similar experience, with a few minor negatives. The upper may be a little too narrow in the toe box for some runners, and the laces may come untied often, but this is a quick fix. The most annoying downside is the volume of the shoe when landing, but it is still a great shoe overall. With a few runs to break in, the 1080 V11 is a great choice for those seeking a cushioned runner.
Number 3 Rykä Devotion Plus 3. The Rykä Devotion Plus 3 is a versatile walking shoe that is lightweight and responsive. It is suitable for fitness walking, cardio workouts, or comfortable casual wear. However, it is designed for women with a neutral gait and does not have the stability features necessary for those who overpronate when walking. Additionally, it is not intended for running, so women who want an athletic shoe for running should consider other options. Straight out of the box, the shoe provided a comfortable fit without requiring a break-in period. The stretchy mesh upper hugged the feet, which felt supportive but not constricting. After completing a long walk, there was no rush to take them off, which is always a sign of comfortable and well-fitting shoes. When I first put on the shoes, I noticed that the support in the arch area felt just right, not too rigid and not too soft and plush. When I started walking outside, I felt the ideal amount of support and stability for a neutral walker. The shoe's grippy rubber outsole also provided reliable traction on both smooth and uneven surfaces, increasing overall stability. I walked in the shoes for about 3 weeks, covering approximately 35 miles on the treadmill, roads, and walking paths. Some walks were shorter distances of only 2 to 3 miles, while others were 6 or 7 miles, allowing me to test how the cushioning and support held up over the long haul. While high-performance walking or running shoes from top brands can easily cost $150 or more, the Devotion Plus 3 shoe offers similar quality and comfort at a more reasonable price of $99.
Number 2 HOKA Transport. The HOKA Transport shoes may fit true to size for individuals with narrow to standard feet with lower volume. However, if you have wider feet, it is recommended that you consider sizing up to see if it helps. It is worth noting that the shoe may run long. If you are a woman with wider volume feet, you may want to consider the men's version if it is available. The upper part of the shoe handled rain well, although it is not entirely weather-resistant. The material used is cordura, a synthetic fabric that is extremely durable and tough to the touch. Hikers who frequently trek should feel decently confident. The shoe also has decent warmth while still being breathable. I wore it through several cold days with warm socks and felt decently fine. However, those facing constant sub-freezing temperatures will likely need a warmer piece of footwear. The Transport's midsole is made of a compression-molded 30% sugarcane EVA and sits on the firmer side of the HOKA line, closer to an Arahi than a Bondi. This does not mean that it is not cushioned, but it gives a firmer, denser feeling on the go rather than marshmallow soft. The shoe is a bit flatter than typical HOKA shoes but still retains its early rocker design, which provides a very smooth walking experience. The shoe's firmness, decent width, and Vibram outsole provide good stability, along with good traction. The forefoot sole flaring also contributes to a confident stride, along with the firmer midsole. The outsole with all the Vibram is durable enough for walking purposes.
NO1 Brooks Ghost 14. The Ghost 14 is a dependable workhorse with a perfect balance of long-distance cushioning and ride stability. It excels on long distances and steady-paced runs, but it's not an exciting daily trainer. Whenever a new version of the Ghost gets released, it's never that exciting because it will be very similar to the previous version. There are many reasons to buy the Ghost, but excitement is not one of them. When I put on the Ghost 14 for the first time, it felt luxurious and slipper-like. The upper felt less puffy and more streamlined than the Ghost 13. My first run was an 11 kilometers easy run, and there were no big surprises. It felt like a typical Ghost, smooth, stable and consistent. The new headline feature of the Ghost 14 is that it now has a full DNA loft midsole, compared to the 13 that only had a half DNA loft midsole. While this may seem like a big update on paper, the ride experience is strikingly similar to the Ghost 13. In fact, the two versions are so similar that when I did an ABB test run with one version on each foot at the same time, I really had to concentrate to notice a difference in ride. The Ghost 14 does ride slightly softer than the Ghost 13, but it's negligible. If the Ghost 13 is a 6/10 in terms of softness, the Ghost 14 is a 6.25. It has generous foam padding in the tongue, heel tab and collar which pillow your feet. The Ghost is hands down the most comfortable of all the daily trainers. Thank you for watching this video. Do like and subscribe.